Welcome back to Well, That's Interesting. The That Doesn't Make Any Sense, But Tell Me More edition.
That's how I live my entire life.
Yes.
I know basically a fraction, like a 0.00001% of whatever is necessary to know in life.
Yes.
I'm amazed I'm still alive. And I'm always like, this makes no sense. Please explain.
Yes. Yeah.
So thank you for doing this.
You're very welcome. We're all on that same just boat, if you want to call it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
It's leaking. It's filling with water. Someone explain how we save ourselves.
That's right, please God. Today is episode 123. You can't drink soy sauce, but you can eat a whole cloud.
Hi. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've just had like a whole nightmare, like fantasy of choking on cotton and trying to swallow soy sauce to help myself. You did that to me.
You're welcome.
You. God.
My friends, I'm Jill Cha-Cha, and once again, I am joined with the 3-time All-Star, Jay Cha-Cha.
Back at it like a crack addict, like they say. Actually, okay, that's not. I can't take credit for that. I'm going to put an asterisk at that. That's the asterisk, like a cute little asshole at the end of a sentence.
Love
it tells you where the words come from.
That's from the butthole, yeah.
That's Killer Mike and LP from Run the Jewels.
Ah.
And if you don't listen to Run the Jewels out there, put some in your ears. It's good for you.
Oh my God, delicious. Well, my friends, if this is your first time listening, welcome to the flock. Jay and all guests come in cold, learning everything in real time, just like you.
Yes, I know very little, and I know just a little more when I leave here. So I'm thankful. Thankful for this.
That's what it's all about.
Thank you.
You kind of know more, but still less.
Yes, still confused.
Yes.
In shock a little. But I like that. I like my education to come with shock.
Yeah, it's informed confusion.
Yes. That's awesome. Like that.
Now, before we get into these bizarre culinary adventures, we've got to take a minute and give a massive, massive shout out to WTI's latest monthly supporter, Edward E. Edward E.
What is, or who is Edward E?
So we have, if you want to support this podcast, scroll down to the episode description and you'll see a link to send us money monthly to keep the fucking lights on.
Oh,
and
right
Edward
on.
is one of the newest members of the flock that's serving up some funds.
Fantastic. Here's to you, Edward. Listen.
Nice.
To Edward E.
Edward E. We fucking love you. Just colossal. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
So today, my friends, is all about consuming. Consuming shit you absolutely should not, and stuff that is actually possible, despite it sounding bonkers batshit crazy.
I love consumption. And I cannot wait for you to blow my mind.
As Americans, it is number one.
Yeah, it's like consumption, guns, God, and like everything sex is taboo, and buy shit. Buy as much shit as you can. I don't need it. I'll buy it. I'll put it over there. I don't have room for it. Let me buy some more space to put the shit I don't need in the space that I don't have. Just keep it coming. Consume. Consume.
Amen. So, in the first half of the show, we are kicking it old school, well, that's interesting style, and covering a medical case that will leave you squeamish. Luckily, however...
I hope I faint. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I hope
that's
you
the
make
goal.
me faint. Okay.
That's the fucking goal. There will be some moments where it is kind of fucking awful. Yeah.
Enticing.
Yeah, so...
Very excited.
Luckily, and I mean fucking luckily, it ends well for one young man.
Okay.
Let's just say chugging a particular condiment buys you a trip to the emergency room. Fucking soy sauce is fucking devastating in large amounts, and we will get into it.
You know, it's kind of weird that this is happening because I seriously love Japanese food, but I have stopped using soy sauce. Stopped. Cold turkey stopped.
Cool.
I just eat the sushi roll as it comes. No soy sauce anymore.
Yeah.
That's because of the sodium amount and my blood pressure. But
There you go.
let's not get into all that now.
Well, that's actually put a pin in that. It's
Okay.
actually very, very important.
Okay.
Because of the whole sodium situation. We're
Okay.
going to break it down.
I'm starting. My palms are sweating.
It's just it's terrible. So then after the break, a lighter tone, literally, we'll be revisiting everyone's favorite news segment. Let's read from a book, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. That is definitely my new favorite phrase.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We are cracking into What If Volume 2 and opening wide for some cloud action.
You know, clouds freak me the fuck out. And I'm ready to be even more freaked the fuck out because I know this is where this is headed.
Yeah, it's just how heavy they are.
They're
just so heavy.
That's what, and so like, you know, you think of it as like this trans sort of whatever the fuck word that is that you can go through something.
Yes.
Trans something, whatever that word is. Transparent? No, that's you can see through it.
Transparent.
What's the shit you can walk through? No. I think it's another word. Transparent, you can see through it.
Yeah.
But like...
opaque? No.
I don't know. I'm going to have to... Damn.
Stuff you could walk through.
Yeah, stuff you could walk through. But then you think about a cloud, like you said, it's really heavy. Like I think I heard somewhere what the weight is on that. And then to think that planes will fly through a cloud, but with the weight of the cloud being what it is supposedly, how the fuck can the plane fly through it?
Yeah.
I know this sounds really stupid what I'm saying.
I know.
But
I know what you're saying. Why
help
don't we crash?
The audience understand what I don't understand.
We're going to get into it. It has a lot to do with air and distribution of molecules and shit. Like
science shit.
Yeah, science shit.
Let's get to the science shit.
That's right, motherfucker. All right. So, yes, someone actually asked the author, Randall Munroe, if it's possible to eat a whole cloud. And the answer is, as usual, pretty goddamn awesome. So, shall we begin? Now, to do so, first I need to apologize because we need to hang with some teenage boys.
Ah, gross.
I know. Yes, we're with a small group of young friends. It's 2013, but honestly, the year, does that really fucking matter? Because teenage friend groups throughout history have always had the same hierarchy. There's the actual coward who dares someone to do something stupid, and there's the one who is always struggling for the group's approval.
Yes. I was both of those people at different times in life.
Yes.
It's okay, everyone out there. You'll get through it.
Yes. Now, case in point is an event which was published in the June 2013 issue of the Journal of Emergency Medicine, which sounds like that'll keep you up at night.
Up at night. Christ.
Yeah.
Journal. There's like a thing? Journal of Emergency Medicine?
Yeah.
Who subscribes to this? Or is this for doctors? Do we know?
I'm going to look into that.
I would also like to say that I was myself a teenage boy. So when I said gross, it comes from experience.
As he wipes his nose on his fucking sleeve.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. Just glad this is radio.
Oh, man. So, Jay, please do us the honor and tell us what happened to one particular young man and what medical history did he make, as reported by Tia Gose of livescience.com.
Okay. A 19-year-old who drank a quart of soy sauce. That's a lot.
It's so much.
After being dared by friends, okay, these are not your friends, 19-year-old, no. Is the first person known to have deliberately overdosed on such a high amount of salt and survive with no lasting neurological problems, according to the doctors in Virginia who reported his case. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, my friends, let's take a minute to break down that little sentence because there's a lot going on here. So, one, you heard right, he was dared to drink all the soy sauce. Two, he fucking did it.
I know.
Three, you may be shocked to hear you can OD on salt. And four, you may even be even more shocked to hear such an OD can leave your brain ever so fucked up.
Oof.
I know.
Yeah, that does kind of freak me out because you think about how much salt is in like the average shit you eat, like burger and fries. Like, it's got to be insane.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, but let's get into this because I'm ready to know what the salt limit is, and I want to take it right to the edge. Next time I'm at the restaurant.
That's right, you're in the right place. So Jay, please tell us what happened after the young man successfully completed the dare and was showered with the group's approval.
After the man drank the soy sauce, he began twitching and having seizures. Oh no. And the friends took him to the emergency room. Okay, they did the right thing. Assholes, though. That hospital administered anti-seizure medication, but he was already in a coma when he was taken to another hospital where Dr. David J. Carlberg was working, the University of Virginia Medical Center. Nearly 4 hours after the event, this is quoted from livescience.com. 4 hours after drinking the soy sauce, was in a coma.
Exactly right.
Mother fucking.
That's it, in 4 hours. Now,
I am like now, I think I'm developing a salt phobia. I don't know if there's a word for that, but fuck.
There's probably some German word for it. Yeah, so my friends, don't worry. It gets worse before it gets better. Carlberg told Live Science, quote, he didn't respond to any of the stimuli that we gave him. He had some clonus, which is just elevated reflexes. It's a sign that basically the nervous system wasn't working very well.
Ooh.
End quote. So, my friends, you may be asking, how? How in the hell does a 19-year-old go from healthy to just a clump of basic reflexes?
Yes.
Well, may I introduce you to hypernatremia, which occurs when there's excessive sodium in the bloodstream.
This is a thing.
It is a thing, y'all. Our overprotective buddy, healthline.com, notes, an advanced case may cause muscle twitching or spasms, and that's because sodium is important for how muscles and nerves work.
Oh, boy.
Severe cases are found with a rapid and large rise of sodium in the blood plasma. End quote.
Sodium bomb.
Sodium bomb. Fuck yeah. And my friends, that's exactly what happened here, the twitching and such, but I can confirm this event qualifies as a severe case thanks to the coma. So Jay, please tell us why this is a severe case and how. How in the fuck?
Okay. Hypernatremia is dangerous because it causes the brain to lose water. That just sentence fucked me up.
Yes.
Hold on. Seriously, my palms are sweating.
Yeah.
When there is too much salt in the bloodstream, water moves out of the body tissues and into the blood by the process of osmosis, which I remember from grade school. That's how I learned a lot of things, through osmosis, to try to equalize the salt concentration between the two. As water leaves the brain, the organ can shrink and bleed. Carlberg told Live Science. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's graphic.
Fuck salt. So, this is my new thing. I'm gonna get a tattoo and a T-shirt and a hat and down the leg of my sweatpants. Fuck salt.
Fuck salt.
I'm
big
gonna
time.
become a fuck salt living sandwich sign and just walk around the city.
So, thank you, Dr. Chacha, for that important but devastating news. So in sum, salt draws out water or attracts water, and this kid's brain was drying up fast.
Oh my God.
Now, according to the report, the medical team began flushing the salt out of his system by administering a mix of water and sugar dextrose through a nasal tube.
Oh.
Yeah, but brace yourself because there's more squeamish stuff right here. When they inserted... you read ahead?
Sorry. I shouldn't do that, but oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they inserted the tube, quote, streaks of brown material came out.
Everyone listening to it just went, Yes. Brown material came out of the nasal tube that was supposed to provide the liquid to save him.
Yes.
Brown material came out.
Yeah. Within half an hour, they pumped 1.5 gallons or 6 liters of sugar water into the man's body. End quote from Tia Ghost.
That's a lot.
That is insane.
Think about a gallon of, Poland Spring when you got to grab that shit on a hot summer's day and you're lugging that fucker around.
That's right.
And then now grab half of another one and drag both of those to the beach because you're sweating and nasty and shit. And then now pump that shit into your body through your nose.
Through your
with
fucking
sugar
nose.
in it.
Yeah. Goddamn. So my friends, with all that added water in his system, with goop coming out of his face, and thanks to an enormous amount of urine expelled from a catheter, about 4 liters of salty urine was peed out. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's
it's
overreacting, but the catheter is one of my nightmares. And I've made many, many years, decades now through life without the catheter, and I'm hoping that my lucky streak holds.
knock on fucking wood.
Where the fuck is some wood?
There you go.
I don't know if I picked that up, but I certainly knocked.
So
How many liters?
4 liters.
4 liters?
4 liters of piss.
That's a lot.
That's insane.
Of
yeah.
salty piss.
Yeah.
Super salty piss.
That's right.
Jesus.
Put that on a T. So his body finally reached homeostasis in 5 hours with all that shit going on.
Okay.
He did, however, remain in a coma for 3 additional days.
Oh my fucking God, this poor kid.
And MRIs of his hippocampus, which is located between your ears-ish and deals with learning and memory, the MRIs showed residual effects from those seizures. So that's fucking terribly scary, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But somehow, on the fourth day, out of fucking nowhere, he woke up. And he woke up and made history. So Jay, please tell us, what was his condition a month later after experiencing all of this staggering shit that he experienced?
But a month after the event, he showed no sign of overdose. Now, that's got to be just because he's 19. Mm-hmm. He was back at college, doing well on his exams, the doctors reported from Live Science. I mean,
yeah,
that's just the power of youth right there.
That's right.
Like, the body was like, okay, you did something really dumb. Mm-hmm. We took an express elevator to hell, but because you're like a flesh rubber band, mm-hmm. we bounced the fuck back.
Exactly.
But if I did that shit right now,
over. Absolutely fucking
make
over.
your fucking arrangements. Because get your shit in order. Because I'm not coming back from a soy sauce chug fest.
No, absolutely fucking not. So, yeah, my dear flock, this kid went from only being able to blink to passing exams. And yes, it has probably something to do with being 19. And it's also in thanks, I think, to the incredible medical team that hauled ass, removing all that excessive salt from his body.
Oh, true, right. I forgot about the doctors.
Yeah.
Good on you. Good on you, medical staff.
Thank you, nurse that put the catheter in. Jesus fucking Christ.
And the nasal, the nasal hose.
The nasal hose. gotta give props to the nasal hose.
Yeah.
So now, get this. If you're the curious type, which you are because you're here, you may be wondering, how much salt would kill me?
Okay, I actually was thinking that.
There you go. Well,
what's the limit?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Okay, all right. This is the salt equals death calculator.
Yes, exactly. Just a mere 0.75 grams to 3 grams per kilogram of your body weight can do the job.
Okay,
so,
that's too much math for
my
very simple brain.
I'll explain. So this kid weighed about 73 kilos or 160 pounds and probably consumed around 170 grams of salt. Blah, clickety-clack. This all works out. This all works out to 2 grams of salt per kilo in his case. So he got that right in the middle, right? That terrible sweet spot.
Uh-huh.
So basically 1 gram to 3 grams will fucking kill you if you have it in one sitting.
Oh, man.
That's it. It's fucking crazy.
I mean, if you ever look at the soy sauce thing, because I was just doing this because of the blood pressure thing, I'm like, okay, let me go to the store and get some soy sauce because that shit is delicious. And then I look at the soy sauce sodium and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Let me look at the, other one right next to it that says low sodium. And I look at that one and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And the low sodium one is like psychotically high.
Yeah.
So imagine the regular one.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's basically... It's just like...
It's death in a can.
Yeah. Man.
Liquid death.
Fuck.
After the break, it's time for everyone's favorite new segment. Let's read from a book, motherfucker. And you're going to need to open wide. You'll see what I mean.
All right. I'm going to get another beer because I'm shook. I am shook.
Stay tuned.
Hold on.
When Johann Rall received the letter on Christmas Day 1776, he put it away to read later. Maybe he thought it was a season's greeting and wanted to save it for the fireside. But what it actually was a warning, delivered to the Hessian colonel, letting him know that General George Washington was crossing the Delaware and would soon attack his forces. The next day, when Rall lost the Battle of Trenton and died from 2 colonial Boxing Day musket balls, the letter was found, unopened in his vest pocket. As someone with 15,000 unread emails in his inbox, I feel like there's a lesson there. Oh well, this is The Constant, a history of getting things wrong. I'm Mark Chrysler. Every episode, we look at the bad ideas, mistakes, and accidents that misshaped our world. Find us at constantpodcast.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, everyone. You may recognize me as Gabby from the History of Everything podcast.
And my name is Brenna, and you don't recognize me from anything yet.
Together, we're 2 scientists who explore all of the weird little questions and conspiracies of the universe in our new podcast, Mystery of Everything. Everything has an explanation.
We hope.
But that is what we're here to figure out. We will dive into the science behind many popular conspiracy theories, such as vaccines causing autism, flat earth theory, and was the moon landing fake? And if so, why the heck would anyone even do that?
But it's not just conspiracies. There's a lot of cool mysteries that we will attempt to use science to explain, such as near-death experiences, what made the Vikings go berserk, and can I control my co-host with MK Ultra?
Wait, what? Anyway, make sure to check out the Mischief Everything podcast everywhere where you find your podcasts.
Hey everyone, Jill Chacha here from Well, That's Interesting, and I am absolutely thrilled to tell you about Spotify for podcasters. I use it, I love it, and it all started by downloading the free Spotify for Podcasters app, which has all the tools you need in one place to record and edit your masterpiece of a podcast. Spotify for Podcasters also distributes your show to all major platforms. So when you hit publish, your episodes will stream not only on Spotify, but I'm talking about the Apples, the Googles, Stitcher, Good Pods, the other ones. You get the idea. And you can monetize your podcast with no minimum listenership required. You could also set up monthly subscriptions and record ads just like this one. So what are you waiting for? Download Spotify for Podcasters today and start changing the world. Oh, and please, stay interesting.
20th Century Studios presents Vacation Friends 2, now streaming only on Hulu.
Look at us, all together again. We just wanted to give you guys a real honeymoon.
Shots!
Now streaming.
He was just released from jail.
Where can I get a drink around here?
Back on vacation.
This place is nice. It's drug lord nice.
I'm sorry, drug lord nice?
With more baggage.
Ever since he showed up, he turned this relaxing vacation into total chaos. Who does that?
Vacation Friends 2, rated R, now streaming only on Hulu.
And we're back. We are so back, and my friends, especially my fellow American friends, you know humans like to make a competition out of just about everything.
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, let's make a competition right now.
Yeah.
I want to start the official gas competition. I bet you I will burp louder than you somewhere in this episode.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Gas. Always on Americans' minds.
Yes.
Whether you're paying too much for it or you're pushing too much out of your body. On constant conversation. How much are you paying for gas and how much gas are you...
Coming out of your ass. Yes.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So let's...
Here we go.
Here we go. So, my friends, and to prove it, not only did what we just said... You don't have to look any further than, of course, the Guinness World Records catalog.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the Guinness book.
Now, this here establishment goes back to 1955, and ever since those old-timey days, people have done some crazy shit to be number one. So, Jay, how about you and I take some turns reading off some notable accomplishments, let's call them.
Yes.
What do you say? All right.
I'm ready.
So, please, start us off.
Okay. Austrian Josef Todling, I think.
Nailed it.
Okay. Set an extreme Guinness World Record of being pulled by a horse while his body was on fire. Come on. Who the fuck is like, oh, fuck this. I can go further on fire by being pulled by a horse than that last asshole. He covered the longest distance of 500 meters while performing the act. I mean, okay. I'm so glad I set my bar at gas.
Yes.
And, I mean, damn, Joseph.
Damn, Joseph.
What are you on?
I love, what's even more amazing is that he wasn't the first person.
Yeah. Like, that doesn't even,
He had to break a record.
Right. What?
Oh, my God.
GTFOH. Mm-hmm. Get the fuck out of here. Hashtag that shit.
Fucking Christ. Vinod Kumar Chaudhary from New Delhi set a record for fastest typing with the nose.
All right, that's safe enough.
It is. Yeah. He typed 103 characters in 46.3 seconds back in December of 2014.
That's kind of recent, 2014.
Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Now, record-breaking feats are not only for us humans. Animals can get in on the fun too. So, Jay, please tell us a few things about this.
I did not know this. The most tricks performed by a pig in 1 minute award went to Joy and her owner, Dawn Bleeker, from the U.S. Of course, the U.S. This was achieved on January 16th, 2018, even more recent than Vinod's nose pecking, typing,
Shenanigans.
Yeah, but I'm guilty of the 2-finger type. So the nose type is like, I'm in awe of this.
That's pretty great.
The most tricks performed by a pig. I wonder. Wait, the most tricks performed by a pig. What tricks did she perform?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't have those details. But
Joy, we love you for doing this in 60 seconds. And then in 2012, party animal Zach the macaw set the world record for opening 35 cans within 1 minute in San Jose. On that note, this is for you, Zach.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Fucking congratulations. Jesus Christ. Round of applause for all of our heroes and someone check in on Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the meantime, my friends, if you want to make history, and I really mean it, consider the question submitted to Randall Munroe, author of the book What If, Volume 2. Could a person eat a whole cloud? So, Jay, what are your thoughts on the topic?
I mean, I never would have thought of eating a cloud, but think about all the cloud-like shit we love to eat, like whipped cream and cotton candy, and it's all kind of, dreamy and cloudy and airy and
fantastical.
All that mouthfeel shit. And then, fantastical. And then you think, I've seen clouds, but I never thought about what does it taste like. So I'm already intrigued.
Yeah.
And the fact that someone tried this is...
Well, it hasn't been tried.
Oh!
It hasn't been tried.
Then what the fuck are we doing sitting here? We need to just wrangle a cloud and eat that shit.
It's totally possible, my friends. You absolutely fucking can if you squeeze the air out first of a particular sized cloud. So let's get into it. We can break this down.
Tell me.
Okay, quote from the book. Clouds are made of water, and clouds also contain air. We don't usually count air as part of food since it escapes your mouth as you chew, or in some cases after you swallow. You can certainly put a piece of cloud in your mouth and swallow the water it contains. The problem is that you'll need to let the air escape, but the air that's been inside your body will have absorbed a lot of moisture. When it leaves your mouth, it will carry that moisture with it, and once it encounters the cool air, it will condense. In other words, if you try to eat a cloud, you'll just burp out more cloud faster than you could eat it.
That wasn't as loud as I wanted it to be, but...
It was the timing, for fuck's sake. That's all that counts.
Not planned, folks. Not planned. That was pure spontaneity.
That's art. It's fucking art. Now,
I mean, okay. So
that's the problem there.
Ingest and output. There's input and output.
Yeah. So we have to get rid of that output. So
right. But I mean, that's kind of like how everything works. You can't eat and not shit.
That's right.
Constipation is the enemy of all life.
Yes.
And you have to eat and you have to drink to survive. But we always leave out, because it's taboo, you have to shit.
You have to shit.
You have to get rid of the stuff to make more room for more stuff.
You got a clean house.
Yeah, you got a clean house. I love that. Beautifully put.
So, eating a piece of cloud and then burping out a cloud is an awesome party trick, but we're here to make fucking history.
Okay.
We're here to eat a whole fucking cloud. So, Jay, please tell us how this is possible. What methods could we use, and what size cloud is the sweet spot?
That's the one I was looking for. Sorry.
That's great.
If you can collect the droplets together, perhaps by passing the cloud through a fine mesh and squeezing it out, or ionizing the droplets and collecting them on charged wires, you could absolutely eat a small cloud. A fluffy cumulus cloud the size of a house contains about a liter of liquid water. That's actually not a lot, thinking about a house is only a liter. Or 2 or 3 large glasses. I mean, that is not a lot at all.
No, surprising, right?
Mind-blowing. Which is about the volume a human stomach can hold at one time. 2 or 3 large glasses. Okay, you couldn't eat a huge cloud, but you could absolutely eat one of those small house-sized ones that briefly block the sun for a second when they pass overhead.
Amazing. That's right. There you have it, my friends. Bust out your ionizer and go to town, making it into the record books. Now,
I mean, this could be done.
it absolutely can.
This could be done.
Yeah.
I mean, we should challenge in the spirit of American consumerism. Can someone out there with an ionizer and living at an altitude where you can snatch a cloud?
That's right.
Because it's, floating a little bit close to your roof or the mountain you can access. Get that shit. Ionize that shit. Eat that shit. Record that shit. Post that shit. Prove that shit.
Done.
And become the only human
Yeah.
in the history of the amount of humans to have pulled some shit off like this.
We need to do this.
Come on.
We need to fucking do this.
I think this is the open call. And we'll take submissions of your
Yes.
videos and attempts. And, winner just will, your name will be sung in the halls of Valhalla. That's better than anything you can imagine. You will live on.
You will live on. You'll be a fucking legend.
Yeah.
And here's even more incredible fucking news. Now, if you succeed in eating a floofy cloud, not only is that a first, you'll also be known as the human who ate the largest thing a human could possibly eat.
Oh, shit.
So,
yeah.
That's right. Now, you'll put all those competitive eaters to shame.
Oh, right,
And here's what I mean. Quote, a cloud is just about the largest thing you can eat in one sitting. There aren't a lot of things puffier and lower density. Whipped cream seems pretty fluffy, but it's 15% as dense as water. 15% as dense as water, so a gallon of it would weigh about a pound.
Okay, that's so yeah. Okay,
So
that's a little less lighter, obviously, but
you'll get full.
Yeah, you will be like, okay,
You can't eat a house.
You can't eat a house of whipped cream, right?
Exactly. Even for accounting for all the air that would escape, you couldn't eat more than a small bucket of it. Oh, God. Continuing the quote, cotton candy, one of the most cloud-like foods, has a very low density. About 5% that of water, which means you could, in theory, eat about a cubic foot of it in one sitting. Oof. Now, that wouldn't necessarily be healthy, but it would be possible.
Yeah, and to think about what that feels like on your teeth is nasty.
So sticky. Now, other extremely lightweight edible substances include snow,
love it,
meringue,
always,
bags of potato chips.
That's essential.
But the largest volume of each of them that you could eat in one sitting is about a cubic foot.
No, it's all kind of the same measurement.
Exactly. So, if you want to eat a cloud, you'll need to do some work, but if you succeed, you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you've eaten the largest thing you could possibly eat.
I mean, who isn't going to answer this call? This is the call to glory for someone out there, some brave soul.
It's the only thing I want to do.
Eat a cloud.
Eat a fucking cloud. Yeah. Well, there you have it, my friends. Godspeed to any and all who try it. Please let us know. We want to know. We want to be a part of this journey.
Seriously, if anyone is out there brave enough to attempt, I mean, people climb mountains, they stand on the edge of volcanoes, they sail around the world like solo, but not one motherfucker since the dawn of time has eaten a cloud.
That's right.
So come on, extreme.
The first of firsts.
Mofos out there. Yeah, the first of firsts. Be the first. Be the first of firsts.
There you go.
Only you can do this.
That's right. My friends, thank you for listening, rating, subscribing, telling your friend. Get your friends together. Let's get this done.
Yes.
We're doing it.
It's like a cloud fondue party.
Amazing.
We could do this.
Yeah. Amazing. Jay, this was a fucking delight. Thanks for being on the show again.
Thanks for having me.
This is fucking incredible. And everyone, please, stay interesting.
Hell yeah.